equals to 1 by f, which is completely wrong. F inverse is not equal to 1 by f. F inverse is just a symbol or a symbolic representation for the reverse mapping, the inverse mapping, meaning domain of f inverse will be equals to the range of f, because it's an inverse mapping. It is going from B to A. The function f is 1, 1 on 2, f inverse exists. So domain of f inverse, will be the range of f, that is, and the range of f inverse will be your domain of f, right? Now let us consider the third case, the third concept, trigonometric function. What we'll do, we'll consider a sine function. Let f be a function from R to R such that f of x equals to sine of x. So this is sine function. What is the domain? Domain is R. What is the range? Range. What is the range? Codomain is R, but what is the range? Range is minus 1 to 1. We have done this in class 11. This also we have done in class 11. What is the range? Why the range is minus 1 to 1? Because for all input, for all real values which can be taken as the input, sine of x will give you values lying between minus 1 and 1. It will be between minus 1 and 1, both inclusive. So the closed interval minus 1 and 1. Now let us see the graph of this. Positive x, negative x, positive y, negative y. The graph of sine inverse function will be something like this. Right? Here clearly you can find the point on the graph for all values of x. You take the x this side, if you take the values of x this side, tending to plus infinity, tending to minus infinity, for all values of x you have a point in the graph. The graph can be produced further both sides. So the domain is R. What about the range? Range is the output set. What is the output set? You can see the values of y. The graph always lies between two values of y, that is y equals to plus 1 and y equals to minus 1. The graph of the sine x lies below x, y equals to 1 and above y equals to minus 1. Therefore, your range is minus 1 to 1. Now, let us try to solve one trigonometric equation. Sin x equals to half. How do we solve? We're looking for those values of x for which sin x equals to half. The first solution, x equals to 30 degree, right? Sin 30 is half. So we'll write in radian, x equals to pi by 6. Sin pi by 6 equals to half. So if I write this in the ordered pair, you'll find pi by 6 will give you output as 1 by 2. The sine functions will take pi by 6 to 1 by 2. Correct? Similarly, if I put x equals to 150, 180 minus 30, sine of 180 minus 30, sine 150, but that is sine 30, so pi minus pi by 6, that is your 5 pi by 6 also will give you half. 5 pi by 6, that is 150, will also give you output as half. If you take 360 plus 30, that's in the first quadrant, 360 plus 30, that is 390, that is 2 pi plus pi by 6, that is 2 pi plus 5 pi by 2 pi plus pi by 6, that is 13 pi by 6, will also give you the output as 2. Right? Now, you can see pi by 6 is going to half, 5 pi by 6 is going to half, 13 pi by 6 is going to half. Function is clearly not 1, 1. The function is clearly not 1, 1. This can be directly set from the graph as well, because if I draw a line parallel to x-axis passing through the point half, you will find this horizontal line will cut the graph at the point. This will be your pi by 6, this is your 5 pi by 6, and this point is your 13 pi by 6. So if a horizontal line cuts the graph of a function at more than one point, means the function is not 1, 1. Now if the function is not 1, 1, meaning it's not invertible, means we cannot find the inverse of the sine trigonometric function. Meaning the inverse mapping does not exist. Let us try to find the inverse mapping. What will the inverse mapping? The inverse mapping will be something like this. Half going to pi by 6, because this will become the input and this will become the output. Half will go to 5 pi by 6, 13 pi by, not 13 pi, 1 by 2 will go to 13 pi by 6. Meaning the point has got more than one values. The point has got more than one values. If you recall the definition of the function, it says function is a rule of association which associate all the values of the first set to a unique value